guys to Robbie Robster's DIY Auto. Just an apology because I haven't given you guys a video in quite some time. My bad. I was away for 3 months working interstate and I couldn't give you any videos. I gave you probably a small one the first couple of weeks of me being away, but that's not good enough. I need to make sure that I give you regular content. So I've been away for 3 months and now I'm back in the driver's seat. And I want to just give you a quick video to explain what's going on with the Mini and the issues that I've been having with it. But before I dive into it, here's a quick video of my wife taking it to get inspected at our local vehicle inspection place. So roll the video. Actually, before I do, just a side note, my wife is quite petite and small, so the view that you get, just have a look.
Hey Robbie Robster fans, it's not Robert again. It's an exciting day today, round 2 of the inspection. Last time round there was some paperwork missing, so she didn't make it through. This time round we're hoping that we've got all the paperwork lined up and it's just a matter of them ticking some boxes and we'll be ready to go on the road and we'll have some license plates. So fingers crossed. I'm sitting in the hot seat today. I'm really short actually. Look at me. Gosh, let's see if I can figure out how to... Pretty sure that's the one. Nope. Yeah. Maybe not. Wrong buttons. That one. Let's try again. Maybe it's just the Beyond to do it. Let's try that. There we go. Darling. It's a lovely day outside. Oh, let's go again. Oh, so nice. Nice to drive this one. Right, I'm gonna make sure I've got myself all organized, mirrors done, everything ready to go, and then we'll head off.
As you can see that she's excited, but she's tiny, but she's 5 foot something. She had a ball taking her there, and you know she would love. It would be awesome if we can get this car on the road as soon as possible. She had a lot of fun driving it to the inspection place. All right, so the vehicle passed a visual inspection. You know, making sure that nothing is going to fall off when you're driving along. Making sure that the paint is in pristine condition, and making sure that the car is drivable and safe to do so. But the one thing that didn't pass was the paperwork that I supplied. Look, it's probably best I explain the procedure on what people do when they're fixing cars here in Australia. The states are very similar, if not the same. So you buy your car that you want to fix. Now obviously you've got a whole bunch of parts that you need to put on the vehicle. Now there's two ways you can go about purchasing replacement parts. The first one is buying aftermarket parts, which you don't need a vehicle identification number, also known as a VIN. So if you've got an aftermarket part, yeah, you can put that on there as long as you got the invoice to back up that it's an aftermarket. It's not a proper OEM part. The second option is buying an OEM, so that's from a donor vehicle that someone was selling, may that be to been written off and they need to supply. So when you go and purchase those parts from the vehicle, they need to supply a vehicle identification number. Without that number, when you go to get the car inspected, the people who inspect you can't or don't know if the parts have been stolen. So that's why they need to, when you do purchase a part, that you need to get the VIN number that the part came with, so that you're purchasing a legit part. You're not buying a stolen one. Now, the problem that I'm having is that what I thought was buying a replacement part from a reputable company in Victoria is not supplying me with a valid VIN number. He's complained to me that he doesn't need to supply these sort of things, even though there's been emails back and forth and messages saying, you know, with links as a consumer what I'm entitled to. You know, he's complained about not having to do this in the 20 odd years that he's been operating a wrecking yard. But again, there's websites, actual official government websites that indicate that he needs to supply a VIN number. And because that he's not supplying me with a VIN number, it's obviously making my issue of getting my car registered a lot bigger than what it needs to be. You know, he's complained about not having enough. He complains about how's he supposed to keep track of all the parts that he's taken off vehicles, which I understand, but like the ones here in South Australia, they've got a sticker machine. You put your make, your model, your VIN number, the colour, everything on one sticker, so when you're taking a part off, you put that sticker on. And it's kind of embarrassing that someone with so much experience, he doesn't know how to keep an inventory of his own parts that he takes from his cars. So anyway, I've been back and forth with VIN numbers with him, and he's given me ones that have come from a bumper, but the VIN number he's supplied with a bumper is a different colour. Or a second time I asked for a VIN number, he's given me a VIN number that was in a rear end crash. So how can you buy a rear end bumper if the government who do the inspection can see that it's being rear-ended? Now, there might be a small probability of the car or the bumper not being smashed, but that's where the government needs to make sure that, you know, a picture of the donor vehicle's bumper hasn't been damaged. And I can understand what the inspection place, vehicle inspections, are trying to do, is to make sure that you're buying vehicle parts that haven't been stolen. So at the moment, there's a couple of options that I have, and the easiest option for both of us, so myself and the business I purchased the parts from, just give me a VIN number, and that's attached to the rear end, the rear bumper, and the rear hatch, and then I can just get the paperwork, and on my way I go. I had to really squeeze that one out. The second option, which is probably the worst options for both of us, and I can't see this happening because it will be costing him more than the profit that it'll actually cost him more than what the profit that he made from the parts that I brought off him. And that option is to take every bumper. So I've got two bumpers. You can check my previous videos. So two bumpers and the hatch. Get those replaced. Get those taken off. Get a refund. I'm currently with Customer Business Services, which are helping me out with this case, and it's very hard to explain, even to you guys, what the problems I'm having. And I've explained them the scenario. It was like 2-3 days worth of me getting all my information and putting it to a guy at the Consumer and Business Services government organisation to be the middleman for us, because I'm getting nothing from this guy in Victoria. So I've given all the information, and now I'm just waiting to see what he decides to do. I do want anybody who is repairing cars and buying donor vehicle parts, make sure at the time of purchase that you get these details. Again, not about you, but I put a lot of trust in registered businesses. I thrive off independent companies, and to think that I've gone through all these issues, just it's mind-boggling. It really is. So when you do buy second-hand parts, make sure at the time of purchase you do get a VIN number. I've got messages from the first time that we communicated to explain that I need the invoice with VIN numbers, and he's agreed to those, and it just doesn't deliver. So the next video, guys, I hope to jump onto the Mitsubishi. I've got a little bit more welding to do at the rear end. Get that all sorted, sanded and painted and all in place. I don't think there's much to do on that one. This one is taking a bit of time, but you know, I feel good about it. First I was feeling quite nervous, making sure that I've, you know, done my work correctly, but yeah, like I said, it's passed. But yeah, hopefully in the next few weeks you get a video. I hopefully get a momentum going again, and to get you more content. But if you're new to this channel, guys, definitely subscribe. I need your help with trying to get these vehicles in the condition that they are. Done a lot of support on the Mini, thanks to all the people who have commented on that one. And if you are watching this one right now, please comment below just to say good luck or hi or something. That will tell the guys at YouTube that I'm doing a great job. Yeah, subscribe, like and comment, guys. That's it. I'm not asking for any cash, just a couple of button pushes, guys. But I'll leave you on that, guys, and I'll catch you in a few weeks. My name's Robbie Robster, and ciao for now. Peace.